Homelessness, it's a huge problem worldwide. Now, multiple international human rights conventions recognize the right to adequate shelter as a basic human right. That includes the Universal Declaration of Human Rights adopted by the United Nations General Assembly back in 1948. Yet in 2014, more than 600,000 people found themselves out on the streets in the United States alone. Helping the homeless through art is the aim of one man in Los Angeles. Skid Robot is a graffiti artist who spends his time on Skid Row. That's a tough Los Angeles neighborhood, home to people living on the streets. The anonymous artist brings food and clothing to the people he meets there. Then he paints their hopes and dreams in graffiti tableaus around them. Skid Robot's ultimate goal is to inspire compassion and motivate others to help people who are often forgotten.
People criticize the action of vandalism and choose to focus on that aspect of the art rather than the bigger injustice taking place. I understand what I'm doing is illegal. The fact that we could paint over what I do in a matter of minutes isn't comparable to the injustice of not being able to feed this person, house this person, or even provide an employment opportunity for the subject of the art.
When I came here and I became homeless, waking up every morning, sleeping on the street, I see, like, I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge. God is in charge. And me and God, we're closer now than I was when I was working. Because he gave me what I need for me to get out and get what I want. And I tell myself, God's my only friend, and I don't need no associate.
Skid Row is a volatile mix of alcoholism, drug addiction, mentally ill, immigrant workers, pimps and hoes, and families with young children living in tents, fighting to survive. Honest people that look for work are unable to find work due to lack of opportunities or physical disabilities. Other people have nothing to do with drugs or any of the violence or street gangs. They work a full-time job, however on minimum wage, cannot afford to pay rent for an apartment and groceries at the same time. One night, I was out on a date with my girlfriend, and I wanted to catch a few spots. I kept expressing to her how I wanted to do something different other than my name or hit up my cruise. We pulled up to a red light in the Skid Row area, and she took notice of someone sleeping on the floor. She then suggested that I paint that person dreaming of money. I thought the idea was brilliant, so I grabbed a spray can, jumped out the car, and brought the idea to life. Not everyone is awake when I come to do the art. Sometimes people are laid out, highly intoxicated, sleeping in a pool of their own urine, and never noticed I was there. If someone happens to be awake, I introduce myself, talk to them a little bit, show them a sample of the art, and explain to them the mission that I'm on. After receiving some money and the food and clothes, most people are more than willing and happy to participate in the project. Homeless people, despite the choices they make for their life, shouldn't be judged and still be treated as human beings and not as non-existent. Art, words, ideas are the catalyst to revolutions. This has been proven in history, and this is part of our human nature. No matter what anyone says, these three things have the power to change people's perception of reality, thus change the world. Reactions have been very positive. I want them to reflect about who they are as a human being and what they do to contribute to help. Are they the type of person to ignore this kind of issue? Or do they still have a sense of humanity and feel for not only homeless that they see, but anyone that's in a difficult situation? I hope that the art inspires compassion.
That's it for this week. Join the conversation with us on social media. We are CCTV America on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. All of tonight's interviews can be found online at cctv-america.com. And let us know what you'd like us to take full frame next. Email us at fullframe@cctv-america.com. Until then, I'm Mike Walter in Los Angeles. We'll see you next time.